following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
Thank you very much, Harper, and welcome to 25-26 basketball season. Our opener tonight has Coshocton and Newcomerstown. We'll be back with Coach's Corner in the pregame. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast.
Basketball, and I've got head coach James Herman of the Coshocton Redskins, our opening game on WTNS, Coshocton's opening game on WTNS as well. And Coach, good to get things started again.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It is. It's basketball season, baby. It's good to have you in the house. Good to see everybody coming out to the Wigwam tonight and tomorrow for our FCA Tipoff Classic.
You know, this is something new that we haven't done in the past, and that it really kind of takes the place of the Christmas tournament we've had for years with the local county teams plus an outsider, whoever it might have been. But I know this is something that you had talked to me about a couple times over the course of the past 2 or 3 years, and been able to put it together this season.
Absolutely, I love our gymnasium. I mean, the Wigwam is one of the most special places to play in Eastern Ohio. It's just a great venue for people to come watch a game, and Coshocton's a great town for people to come, get dinner, enjoy, a lot of good high school basketball as we tip off the season. It does, for this year, take the place of our Coshocton County Classic that was done over Christmas time, but we're going to try to bring that back even next year. Again, just because the Wigwam's such a great place to play. We've got plenty of room, and we host tournaments, so a lot of teams want to come play here. So we're going to try to make this a yearly thing so we can start off our season here in the Wigwam.
For those that don't know, kind of give us a rundown of who the 5 teams plus Coshocton are involved this season.
So we started off this particular year with 3 MVL teams, ourselves, Crooksville, and West Muskingum. And of course, we wouldn't play each other because we'll be playing in the conference. Then we brought in 3 additional teams, being Newcomerstown, Shenandoah, and Kip Academy out of Columbus. Those are the teams that we're having matched up. This year, each of those 6 teams will get 2 games, against one of the other teams.
All right, Coshocton's opening game will be against a familiar team, Newcomerstown team you've played the last year or two to get the season early in the season. And really, Coach, don't know much about them. I know they have a couple kids back from a year ago. What can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you a lot about Newcomerstown, and there's a little bit of an intention about why we play them, and not just because they're local, but they also have a very good team coming back. I mean, they got a new coach this year in Jacob Ryan. He's done a great job. They've been working hard. I got to see him all summer, and even here in the fall, got to see him play Tuesday night as they beat Sandy Valley 61-60 in a barn burner up there in Trojan land. But they've got a good team, a couple really good and talented players. So we've got our work cut out for us. But I said there's an intention to this. They have everybody back, and some of the teams in the MVL that we're trying to prepare for have everybody back. So that was one of the reasons that they were so interesting to us to start off the season with.
So you start off with Newcomerstown, and tomorrow night, a game we'll talk about, tomorrow before we broadcast that game. The other thing I wanted to bring up, and before we really get into the depth of the season, is I have to talk about a year ago. A 21-win season, a team that tied for the most wins in Coshocton basketball history. you lose a ton of kids. And I'll tell you what, it was such a fun ride, great season, and just kind of want to talk a little bit about that.
There's no doubt it was an absolutely special season, a special group of young men. We made so many memories that we'll be talking about the rest of our life. I miss those guys, not just because of basketball, but just because of the bonds that we made. We do have two of them playing in college. Alex Taylor playing at Muskingum, and of course Colton Conkle playing down at Marietta College. That in itself is special, but not just the accolades and the 21 wins. I mean, it was a good group. They did things the right way. That's what we're trying to encapsulate and capture as all of the guys we have back this year learn from them how to do things the right way and how little things make a big difference and things like that, so that we can reload instead of having to rebuild. That's what we want to do.
One thing I wanted to talk about too, going into last season, into the preseason, these were kids that you'd had. They knew what you wanted to do. Not to say that the kids you have now don't, because they were involved from a little lesser deal, but still, how's that translated early in the season? First 4 weeks of the year in practice, how's that translated, and what have you seen?
That's also part of what made last year so special. Is we had a nice core of guys who had been with me for 3 years, so they knew ins and outs of everything that we did, and it made our preseason, like, people put a bullseye on us because they knew we were going to be good. There was a high expectation, and expectations can be a curse too, but we overcame that and again had a special year. This year is quite different because the guys are younger. It is a blessing because they have been in our program and they've been doing the same things. We just have to do it at a greater intensity or greater speed and with more emphasis and attention to detail. And we've been growing in that aspect every single night. But there's a lot of times you look out on our floor. I mean, let's just be honest. We got two returning lettermen, JJ and Champ Haley. Those are our only two returning lettermen, and so everybody else is new. And to be honest with you, they're mostly freshmen and sophomores. I mean, we do have 4 juniors on the squad, but 3 of them playing varsity. So everybody's new. They know what we're going to do, and we're learning that, but paying attention to the little things and how big sitting down in a stance or jumping to the ball, what a big difference that makes. We're learning every day. And I'm telling you what, I hope that we have a great night in our first game here, but we are not going to be the same team in January and February as we are right now, because our guys are working hard and getting better every day. And as they get these experiences and realize, hey, that's exactly what Coach meant, but we're just going to grow by leaps and bounds. Something that didn't necessarily happen last year because we were good from the start, and how much we grew from the beginning to the end. And we grew, but not as much as we have the potential to grow this year.
That I find that really interesting. And now you talk about the 4 weeks from the day one. I noticed at your scrimmages you had some tough opponents on there, and I know that's by design. How you wanted to see these guys develop.
It's absolutely by design. I mean, we talked about Newcomerstown and how they have everybody come back. We started our scrimmages with New Philly, and if you hadn't seen, they're a really good team, and they also had nearly everybody back, and they whooped us up pretty good in our very first scrimmage. But that's what we needed. We needed it at that time, and we woke up real quick, and we have grown by leaps and bounds just in the last 3-4 weeks. And that's what the preseason's for, But sometimes you got to get out there and not just do it against our others. And I love our freshman class, and they're a very talented group of young men, but they're also very small. I'm not being ugly. They're just small in stature. So we get away with some things in practice because of their size that you don't get away with in a game. So we've had to make some adjustments in our practice and how we do a few things because of that. But
really at the end of the day, they're freshmen, and that's the way you got to look at it that way.
But they're pretty special freshmen. You're going to enjoy watching them over the next 4 years.
All right. Sure. Now the last question I have is always the same one. I always say, the first 4 weeks there's always bumps, bruises, sprains, this, that, and the other thing. How'd you get through, and are you ready?
Well, for the most part, we're good, but we lost the senior, Quentin Summers. It'll be a game time decision. He actually goes to the doctor today. He had sprained his ankle before our last scrimmage, so last Tuesday. He's looking better. He's going to be back. It's just a matter of time, whether it's this weekend or next. Again, it was just a sprained ankle, but anytime you lose somebody early, that's going to hurt you a little bit. But he's working hard to get himself back. Like I said, he goes to the doctor, so that'll be a game time decision whether he gets to play this weekend or not.
All right. Hey, I'm looking forward to this game tonight. It's always great to be back in the Wigwam.
Welcome to the Wigwam. Another great season going on here for the Redskins.
All right. Appreciate your time. That's been Coach James Herman. This has been Steve Kors reporting for WTNS Sports.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
It's basketball, and I've got head coach James Herman of the Coshocton Redskins.
Wrap up the year savings at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Otsego Avenue in Coshocton. Right now, we're giving you $3,000 minimum trade-in on your new or used vehicles, plus 0% interest on Ram 1500s, and you won't make a single payment until March. That's right. Drive today, pay later. Plus, take advantage of 1% below invoice pricing and add the rebates across every new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in stock. Don't wait. These deals end at the end of the month. Wrap up your year with savings you won't find anywhere else. Only at Jeff Drennan, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. And remember, shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
All right, we're back and just about ready to get underway here from the Wigwam. Going through the introductions will be going here in a minute. We don't have Newcomerstown starters quite yet. We do have Coshocton, and doing that will be Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. Taking a look at the Coshocton Redskins starting lineups. At a forward position, a 6'4" sophomore wearing number 0, Mason Williams. At a guard position is a 6' junior wearing number 3, Champ Haley. At the forward position is a 6'3" sophomore wearing number 4, Cash Murphy. The guard position is a 6' senior wearing number 13, J.J. Herman. And at the forward position is a 6' sophomore wearing number 15, Richie Bay.
And then Newcomerstown is now being introduced, and
we could probably get you some lineups there. We got 2-15-20.
And just to call, Newcomerstown has opened the season with a win. They beat Sandy Valley, and their opener 61-60, and by all counts, a really good basketball game. They're being introduced. Coshocton will be introduced here shortly. And we do have one number problem. We have a 15 that we don't have.
Yeah, and this is the rosters they printed for everybody, so not quite sure what happened there. Maybe a jersey that didn't fit, but we'll let's see. Can't see all those numbers out there as they're on the court. There's the number 23. All right, we've got at the guard position, a 5'10 senior wearing number 2, Tanner Smith. At another guard position is a 6-foot senior wearing number 20, Javen Lafferty. At the forward position is a 6'3 senior wearing number 23, Gavin Smith. And at a center position, a 6-foot senior wearing number 33, Jackson Smith. So we got all the Smiths out there. And again, one number that we don't have on our roster. So looks like with that, we'll get ready to get started. They are announcing Coshocton. Looks like everybody's getting ready to take the floor here. Oh, we do have a number 15, Ian Warmoth.
And that's just a number change. We haven't had his name down here. He was 13 before, now 15. Now we're ready to do watch some basketball game here from Coshocton. Redskins opening the season coming off a 21-5 season a year ago, district finalist. And officials are just about ready to blow the whistle and get this underway. And there it is, and we're underway. Ball controlled by Newcomerstown. They'll have the basketball, get things started. Tanner Smith has it out front. He'll run the offense from the point position. Smith looks left side, trying to get down low, being cut off by Haley. Is number 23, Gavin Smith. Ball stolen away. Here comes J.J. Herman, goes coast to coast, puts up shots, missed it, no good. Ball on the deck. Rebound is deflected out of bounds. Rebound went to number 20, that's Javen Lafferty. And the ball will go over to Newcomerstown. Still no score. Just underway here in opening night for us and Coshocton. Smith with the ball out front, goes right side. Long triple on the way from deep. That's going to be well off. Rebound. It comes down to Cash Murphy. Murphy hands it to Herman. He'll bring it across the timeline. Shot was missed by Jackson Smith, number 20, on a long three. Out front to Richie Bay, left side to J.J. Herman to Cash Murphy. Dumps it down low to Williams. Williams bank shot's no good. Ball rebounded by Smith. He brings himself, goes all the way down, taking it in. Ball blocked from behind by Williams. Shot was missed by Warmoth. And the ball goes into the corner to Williams. Mason Williams, skip pass across, has that ball stolen away. Smith takes it down, and first basket of the night goes to Tanner Smith. Tanner Smith with the bat. Oh, now J.J. Herman. Champ Haley dribbles out front to Murphy. Murphy left side to Richie Bay. Bay with the basketball, tries to penetrate to the lane, dumps it nicely to Murphy, and he scores the first basket for Coshocton. 2-2 the score. Tanner Smith slowly walks it across the timeline for Newcomerstown. Now top, goes right side, ball deflected away, almost stolen. Comes up, Smith takes it down low, throws up a runner, no good. Rebound comes to Richie Bay. Gavin Smith missed the shot, goes in out front to Haley, and it's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Coshocton. 6 minutes exactly to play in the opening quarter, 2-2 the score. Haley has the basketball, looking, now he goes out front. J.J. Herman will have it and run the offense for Coshocton. Herman takes it in the lane, just a little flipper on the rim and in. Nice move by J.J. Herman, gives Coshocton a 4-2 lead. Little runner off the glass, and Tanner Smith will bring it across the timeline. Smith slowly works right side to Gavin Smith. He dribbles, goes left wing. Trying to get downhill, cut off, little fadeaway jumper off the rim, no good. Murphy rebounds it. Shot was missed by Gavin Smith. A little runner in the lane by Murphy, by Haley. Murphy grabbed the rebound, and we have a tie-up. Jump ball's called. Ball will remain with, I believe, Coshocton. So Cash Murphy grabbed the rebound. Herman will inbound. Dumps it down low to Murphy, puts the ball down. He's going to be fouled. Reaching around, I believe, will be Jackson Smith. 3 Smiths on the floor. If you hear that name a lot, there's a reason for it.
Yeah, you say Smith, and I'm looking at which one, trying to figure out for the stats.
With the basketball, Coshocton. Champ Haley looks, now dumps it down low to Williams. A little fade away, has a block, but Murphy's on the deck, and we got another tie-up. This time it'll go to Newcomerstown. 4-2, Coshocton with a 2-point lead, 5:12 to play here in the opening quarter. Tanner Smith will slowly walk the ball across for Newcomerstown. Goes left side, is deflected away by Haley, but run down by number 23, Gavin Smith. Long triple, that's air ball long, rebound Cash Murphy. Murphy hands it to Williams. Mason Williams across the timeline, hands it to Haley. Back to, across they go to Williams, looking inside, but now he gives it up to Haley. Haley backs it out. Gives it to Herman. Herman off the dribble, penetrates, steps through, throws up a shot, no good. Rebound Gavin Smith. And we have a foul, reaching foul beyond J.J. Herman. So Newcomerstown will have it on the baseline, trailing 4-2 with 4:36 to play in the opening quarter. Smith will slowly walk it across the timeline. Hands it out front, just running that little outside weave. Long triple on the way. That's going to be air ball short and out of bounds. Missing that shot. Number 20 would be Javen Lafferty. So Coshocton with the basketball. A little ragged start here in the opening first 4 minutes. Goes to Haley, thought about it, now backs it out. Out top to Richie Bay. Bay off the dribble, gives it up to J.J. Herman. He lets a triple go. That's going to be short. Rebound Murphy hands it off to to Mason Williams, and he scores it. Gavin Williams, his brother, played here a number of years ago, and I'm going to be a while getting used to calling Mason. 6-2 the score. Coshocton leads. Gives it to Smith. Smith penetrates, throws up a shot, and he's going to travel this time. Turn it over for Newcomerstown, their second. So 6-2 the score. Coshocton with a 4-point lead. 3:43 to play here in the opening quarter. J.J. Herman across the timeline, working towards the right wing. Now picks it up. Now to Williams. Mason Williams looks inside, nothing there, and back out to Haley. Haley stops, little runner. That's going to be well short. Rebound is tipped out of bounds. So ball goes over to Newcomerstown. 6-2 the score here in the opening quarter. Tanner Smith slowly brings it across the timeline, hands it to Gavin Smith. Smith over to Tanner. Tries to dump inside, but it's deflected away nicely by Cash Murphy. Try a little lob to the backside, but Murphy there to deflect it out of bounds.
There's a nice job by Murphy keeping his eyes on the ball and able to get a finger on it and not allow an alley-oop.
3:10 to play here in the opening quarter. Out front. Now Lafferty trying to get downhill. Stops, little jump stop. And they're going to call foul on Coshocton. And J.J. Herman picks up his second foul. 2 Coshocton players. One's Leo Lauper, number 1. And now also getting in for Coshocton is going to be Cooper George. So out for all, they dump to Smith. He puts up a runner, and that time he gets it to go. Nice little back cut, and getting the basket's going to be Gavin Smith, and that's a 6-4 game. Lauper brings it across for Coshocton. He's a freshman. Now to George. Out front. Haley off the dribble, stops, foul line jumper. Nicely done. Champ Haley knocks it down. 8-4 Coshocton leading. With the basketball, Tanner Smith, guarded by Lauper, gets downhill. Now there's a long triple from way downtown. That's going to be no good by Lafferty. Gets the rebound, tries to get inside, missed it, and rebound Mason Williams. He clears it out and gets it over to Haley. Haley gets in a double team with the Bay into the corner to Cooper George. He penetrates, dumps it to Mason Williams. His shot's good. Mason Williams with 4 points. Now 10-4 Coshocton lead. 10:06 to play here in the opening quarter. With the basketball, Tanner Smith works left side. A little backdoor cut. Nicely done. Lays it up and in. Getting that basket is going to be Ian Warmoth. His first hoop makes it 10-6. 1:52 to play. Lauper out front, penetrates, as he's fouled from behind by Tanner Smith. Tanner Smith picks up a foul. it'll be Coshocton ball out. Checking in for Coshocton will be Gavin Albertson. George inbounds it, gets it off to Albertson. Albertson in the corner, looks down low, over the back, no call. Little fade away by Mason Williams, and then he's fouled anyway by Smith. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Be the first free throws of the ball game here in the first quarter.
So at Mason Williams has 4 points in the ball game, shooting 2. Coshocton leading 10-6 in period number 1. First free throw's good. 5 for Wilson. He'll try to split the pair. And he does. Gets them both. He has 6 points in the ball game. Makes it now a 6-point lead at 12-6. And slowly bringing it across will be Javen Lafferty. Lafferty gets it to Smith out front. The long 3 ball, and he's good. He can shoot it. You got to make sure you know where he is. Gavin Smith with 5. Out front. Ball stolen away, and missing the layup, and getting the tip in is going to be, I believe, Lafferty it is. So Lafferty gets his first basket, and all of a sudden it's 12-11. Haley penetrates, puts it up, missed the shot, but draws the 2-shot foul. Champ Haley at the line has 2 points here in the first quarter. 1:05 to play in the opening period. 12-11, Coshocton leads. Free throw by Haley, good. He has 3 points in the ball game. Richie Bay back, and Gavin Albertson will come out. Herman and Murphy looking to check back for Coshocton. And now we're set. 13-11 as Haley will try to hit the back end of the 2-shot foul. Back iron no good. Rebound Smith. Smith gives it up, and Lafferty will bring it across the timeline. Guarded by Herman. Working to the right wing. Now gives it to Smith. Smith, high shot. He's got another one. He has now 8 in the quarter, and they have Newcomerstown's taking a 1-point lead at 14-13. Haley out front. Bay's going to try a triple, and he hits it. Richie Bay buries a triple, his first basket. 16-14 with 30 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Smith from way downtown, this time no good. Ball on the deck, and they're going to, I believe they're calling a foul. It'll be on Champ Haley. It will be. So waiting a replacement. They're going to get Herman out with those 2 fouls. Now we're ready to go. Warmoth will inbound it. Goes all the way out front to Smith. Smith off the dribble, trying to get downhill. Little scoop shots, good, and it's down. Gavin Smith, big first quarter, 10 points. He'll go to the line for a 3-point play opportunity.
It's a nice play by Gavin Smith. Just draws the contact, driving to the lane, and able to finish as well.
23 seconds to go. Smith's free throw on the way. Missed it, no good. Rebound that comes down to Newcomerstown with the basketball. Lafferty dumps it to Smith. He puts up another shot, no good. This time rebounded by Coshocton. Cooper George clears it out. Gets it out front. Dumps it down low to Murphy, and he lays it in. Cash Murphy, good pass. And Coshocton back up from 2. There's a shot at the buzzer. On the rim, no good. We've played 1 quarter. And Coshocton leads Newcomerstown 18-16. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home.
Did you know Wits of Coshocton has lunch specials for under $5? This includes shredded chicken, grilled cheese, BLTs, or chicken salad sandwiches. Enjoy a delicious foot-long coney, bag of chips, and a 12-ounce drink for only $4. Check every Monday for the new weekly specials as well as the custard flavor of the week. On Tuesdays, all scoops are half price. Witt's Frozen Custard is now open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. Witt's Frozen Custard is now located inside the Coshocton Coffee Connection at 750 South 2nd Street.
Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. We're underway. Coshocton with the basketball. Herman dumps in the corner to Murphy. Murphy down low, has the ball stripped and stolen away. Turnover for Coshocton, their third in the ball game. Here comes Smith. Smith works right side, trying to get downhill, but cut off nicely by Bay. Back out front to Gavin Smith. Smith off the dribble, has the ball stripped and stolen away by Murphy. Murphy then has a stolen right back. Now we have a collision. Now they throw it down, and putting it up and in is going to be Tanner Smith. So Tanner Smith gets the basket, and it's tied at 18. Herman off the dribble. Hands it to Murphy. Murphy dumps it down low to Williams. Williams, a little up fake, steps through and scores. Nice move by Mason Williams. He now has 8. That's now 20 to 18. Mason Williams about 6'5" and has that long stride and got to the basket and scored it. 20 to 18 out front. Ball stripped and battled, and Bay with the... No, he did not come up with a steal. Good defensive effort, though, by Richie Bay.
Yeah, great effort defensively, able to tip it and just not able to run it down.
Tanner Smith has it for Newcomerstown. He'll walk it across the timeline. Goes left side, down in the corner, wide open shot for 3. Back iron, no good, and missing that shot was Trenton Brookhover. And a foul on Coshocton. Picking up that personal foul will be Cash Murphy, his first. Ball will go over 2. Will stay with Newcomerstown. Into the corner, thought about it, now puts it on the dribble. Ball is deflected and stolen away, and we've got a personal foul on Newcomerstown. Picking up that foul will be Jackson Smith, and the ball goes over to Coshocton after the turnover. 4 turnovers now for Newcomerstown, and Herman will walk it across for Coshocton. Herman out front. Gets the high pick, cut off. Now looking, trying to get downhill, gets it off. Haley's going to try a 3 from the wing. That's going to be no good. Murphy keeps it alive. Ball comes up to Bay. Bay steps through, puts it on the rim, no good. Mason Williams grabs the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Tanner Smith will pick up the personal foul, and at the line shooting 2 will be Mason Williams.
Couple of offensive rebounds on the possession for the Redskins. Mason Williams able to grab it and go up with the contact.
He'll shoot a couple. His first one's in and out, no good. He'll try to split the pair. Coshocton leads 20-18, 6:14 to play here in the opening half. Checking in the lineup for Newcomerstown will be Gavin Cooper, number 24, getting an opportunity. Also, I can't see the number down low yet, but we'll get it when it's available. Williams' second one, that's good. Mason Williams now with 9. 6:10 to play, 21-18, 3-point Coshocton lead. Lopper back for Coshocton, guarding out front, trying to penetrate down in, skips it out, stops, hands it off, trying to good penetration. Inside, now in trouble, and that's going to be a jump ball, and it'll remain with Newcomerstown. Good help defense by Coshocton. Braylon Kerr also in for Newcomerstown. Newcomerstown triggers in, gets it to Smith. Smith on the left wing. Guarded by Murphy. Ball, he loses control but picks it up. Gets it back. Now back out front. Trying to get downhill. He gets it up quickly. There's a wide open look for three. That's no good. Rebound comes down out of bounds to Newcomerstown. Missing that shot was number 4. That was Trenton Brookover. So Newcomerstown will remain with the ball. Gavin Albertson will get in. Richie Bay will take a quick break. For Newcomerstown getting set to come in will be Ian Warmoth. And coming out will be number 4, and that's Trenton Brookover. So Newcomerstown has it on the baseline, gets it into the wing, looking out front. Script pass back, try to get downhill, cut off, and then he traveled, I believe. Or what did they call foul?
It looked like a travel. I thought it either travel or they got the baseline, but they're going to call a blocking foul, I believe, on Cooper George.
They did. That's George pick up the personal foul. So it'll be, once again, Newcomerstown will have it on the baseline. Trying to get it down low, and they come out with it. Step back for 3. That's going to be an air ball long, and once again out of bounds to Newcomerstown. Missing that shot was Tanner Smith, and so now they'll try to do it again. Looking to get it in. Goes inside, little runner, no good. This time Murphy collars a rebound. Missing that shot was Warmoth, and now here comes Lopper. Lopper, he can shoot it. He toes from way downtown, misses it. Rebound comes down to Lafferty. Lafferty bringing it quickly, trying to go all the way in, throws up a really bad shot. And runs it down himself, and picking up that's going to be over and back call on Newcomerstown. They're going to say the Newcomerstown player, Smith, had control when he went over the sideline, so Coshocton will get the ball on the turnover. That'd be Newcomerstown's 5th. So Mason Williams will be the inbounder. They've got everybody situated. Williams looking. Gets to Lopper. 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Leo Lopper running the play out front. Penetrates. Gives it up to Murphy. Murphy into the corner to Alverson. Alverson penetrates. Stops. Hands it to Lopper. Into Murphy. Almost turned it over. Gets back to Lopper. Lopper looks. Off the dribble. Hands it out to Alverson. Penetrates to Murphy. Murphy to Williams, and he's fouled from the side. Coming from the back side was Lafferty, and he came down on his arm, so he'll pick up the personal foul. 3rd personal foul, his 2nd. Champ Haley looks to be getting back. And Alverson will come out. Lopper's inbounder. High lob out to Williams. Williams dumps it down low to Haley. Puts it up on the rim, missed it. Ball's tipped, no good. Rebound comes down to Newcomerstown's Kerr. Quickly ahead it goes, trying down low. Skips it back out. Setting up as Smith for a 3 and got it. Tanner Smith gets the 3 with a little bit of a pose. And that's an over and back. Turnover. Got to wait till they get across. And George is out, and back in is going to be J.J. Herman. So tied at 21 with 4:16 to play here in the first half. There's a 3 ball from the wing. That's no good. Rebound comes down to Haley. Missing that shot, number 15 is Warmoth. And here comes Herman. Herman out front, trying to get everybody organized. Goes left side to Haley, dumps it down low to Murphy. Out to Williams, wide open look at the foul line. That's going to be long, no good. Murphy grabs rebound. Really not a great call from a bad angle. The official that had the best angle didn't blow the whistle. But it'll be a foul called on Murphy, his 2nd. Team's 3rd. So with the basketball will be Tanner Smith. Penetration stopped out front. Good defense. Now guarded out front. Lafferty trying to get downhill. Cut off. Picks it up. Hands it off out front. Now they'll reset. Ball's deflected, and it'll remain with Newcomerstown. Number 15, Richie Bay back, and Cash Murphy will take a break. 21-21 the score, 3:29. Penetration in, missed the shot. Rebound Williams, gives it off to Haley. Missing that shot was Tanner Smith. Herman has it out front. Gives it off to Haley. Down the lane, throws it up, and he'll go at the line. And we'll wait.
Haley, 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight.
And picking up that personal foul was Gavin Cooper. He'll shoot 2. And Gavin Smith getting back for Newcomerstown. I guess it's going to be on the floor. Yes, it's going to be on the floor. So Herman will be the inbounder. Into Williams. Williams out front to Lopper. To Richie Bay. Left side it goes to Haley. Haley getting downhill. Throws it back out to Williams. He's going to take a jumper from out front. That's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Tanner Smith. Smith brings it down himself. Dumps it, and he'll throw it away. Turnover for Newcomerstown. They're 6th. Both teams with 6 turnovers here. And we're tied at 21. Things gotten a little slow here in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, first game of the season for the Redskins. Just trying to find out offensively what's going to work.
21-21. Handoff out front to Haley. Trying to get downhill. Skip pass out. Richie Bay a triple. That's good. Richie Bay, his second triple of the ball game, gives Coshocton a 3-point lead at 24-21. Tanner Smith slowly across the timeline, guarded by Lopper. Now they gets it back. Looking, now trying to get downhill. Steps through, puts the shot on the rim, misses it. Rebound comes down to Coshocton's to Champ Haley. And personal foul called. And that to be the 5th, and somebody's going to shoot free throws.
I believe it should be Champ Haley.
Tanner Smith just picked up his 3rd foul. He's been an important cog for Newcomerstown here in this first half with 7 points and been their floor leader. So Champ Haley at the line, shooting 2 free throws.
Champ Haley again, 1 of 2 from the free throw line in this half.
First one back iron, no good. Trenton Brookover back for Newcomerstown. Haley will try to split the pair here. And he does. Champ Haley has 4 in the ball game. Now a 4-point lead at 25-21 for Coshocton. 2:19 to play in the first half. Brookover brings it across, penetrates, skips it off, gets it back. Guarded by Lopper, now trying to force his way inside. Runs into Williams, and he blocks the shot and brings it himself. And that's the second time they've done that. You just got to wait till they get across the line.
Yeah.
Young guys, I mean, when you're playing 3 right out on that floor right now, you've got 2 sophomores, a freshman, and a junior and a senior. So it's going to take some time to get this under so many young kids. But they're a talented bunch. With the basketball out front's Gavin Smith. And he's going to let one go. That's going to be short, no good. Rebound on it, gets it back, lays it up and in. It's going to be Newcomerstown. Let's see who got that basket. Looks like it might be Lafferty. It will be. It'll be Javen Lafferty. Nice pass. Got the hoop. Makes it 25-23, and he'll try to make the 3-point play.
This will be Lafferty's first trip to the line tonight.
Throw on the way, in and out, no good, but Newcomerstown once again comes up with a loose ball. Smith's going to let one go from way down. No, it's way off this time. Ball on the deck. And out of bounds off of Newcomerstown. No, that's going to stay. It's off Lopper, so it'll stay with Newcomerstown. 25-23. Coshocton leads. 1:41 to play in the first half. Newcomerstown basketball. Out front, holding the basketball out top. will be Wilmoth. Now they penetrates, throws one up, no good. Ball rebounded by Richie Bay. Missing that shot was Brookover. Quickly the other way is Cooper George. He's going to step into a three ball. Rolls around, no good. Ball batted around. Gavin Smith comes up with it, and he travels. So Smith rebounded it and then traveled. That'll be turnover number 7 for Newcomerstown. Now Champ Haley will get back. And Leo Lopper will come out. 1:20 to play here in the first half. Coshocton has it underneath the hoop. Goes out front to Williams. Dumps it down low. Forcing inside is Haley, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go back to the line, where I believe he's 2 of 4.
You are correct. 2 of 4 for Champ Haley tonight.
So Champ Haley at the line to shoot 2. Has 4 points in the ball game. The lefty puts the first one up right through. Haley with 5. And Haley with 6. He knocks them both down. 27-23, 4-point Coshocton lead. Haley out. And Gavin Albertson back in for Coshocton. Newcomerstown taking their time, walking across timeline with 1:06 to play in the opening quarter. Out front with the basketball is Javen Lafferty. Lafferty goes all the way into the corner. Looking inside is Brookovers. Now he goes out front. They'll reset the offense to Lafferty. Lafferty penetrates, backs it out. He gives it up to Gavin Smith. He goes downhill and lays it in. Good player, no question. Nice move to the hoop. He has 12 in the ball game. 27-25. Out front is going to be Cooper George. He puts up a one-hander and he knocks it down. Cooper George gets the hoop. His first basket of the night. 29-25. 23 seconds to play. Out front's Lafferty. Lafferty to Smith. Smith crosses over, almost lost it. Now gets up to Lafferty, running that weave outside. Gives it up to Smith with 13 seconds. Spins. That's going to be an offensive foul on Smith. Turnover number 8 and foul offensively. So a 9.9 to go here. Coshocton will get a couple players in. George will come out. Alverson will come out. And he'll clean up some moisture. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. 9.9 seconds to play here in the first half. Coshocton with a 4-point lead at 29-25. They have the basketball. J.J. Herman will bring it across. Last shot for the Redskins. Down to 6. Hands it out front. Gives it inside to Herman. Up fake. Puts it on the rim. Missed it badly. And that's going to be the end of the first half. We've played one half of basketball. And Coshocton's out in front of Newcomerstown 29-25. We'll be back with a halftime report. This is high school basketball, WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm John Ainello. Proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Ainello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance, with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Ainello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today at 740-202-9557 or visit dogwoodtitlellc.com.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Coshocton has a 4-point lead on opening night for them. They lead Newcomerstown 29-25. Been two ball games here earlier here tonight. And the first game, it was West Muskegon, an impressive win over Kip Academy of Columbus. In the second game, Crooksville outlasted Shenandoah 83-75 in a shootout. So Claymont gets their first win of the season. Coshocton led at the end of the first break 18-16, and they stretched it by 2 in the second quarter, taking a 29-25 point lead. Leading the way in the scoring department, first for Newcomerstown. They were led in scoring by Gavin Smith. Smith, an outstanding player, had an excellent first half with 12 points, hit a pair of triples, had 3 2-point field goals for his 12 points. Tanner Smith, their point guard, had 7 points on a triple and 2 field goals for 7. 4 points for Javen Lafferty on a pair of field goals and 2 points for Ian Warmoth. And that is the 25-point total tonight for Newcomerstown. For Coshocton, they were led in scoring by Mason Williams. Mason Williams, a sophomore, had 9 first-half points. He had 3 2-point field goals and 3 free throws for his 9 points. 2 players had 6 points. Champ Haley had 6 on a field goal and 4 free throws. Richie Bay had a pair of triples for 6 points. Cash Murphy had a pair of field goals for 4. J.J. Herman a basket for 2. Cooper George also a basket for 2. That is the 29-point total for Coshocton. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. First half team numbers, as you mentioned, Coshocton on top of Newcomerstown 29-25. 3-point land, Newcomerstown 3 of 15 for 20%. Shooting, Coshocton is 2 of 7, shooting 28%. 2-point field goals, Newcomerstown 8 of 20, shooting 40%. Coshocton is 8 of 18, shooting 44%. From the free throw line, Newcomerstown is 0 for 2. Coshocton is 7 of 10, shooting 70%. In the rebounding department, it is Newcomerstown out-rebounding Coshocton 20-18. And turnovers, Newcomerstown with 8, Coshocton with 6.
Well, you know, it's one of those, on opening night, of course, it's opening night for all of us. But, you know, one thing that I've noticed, you know, with the changing of the guards, so to speak, Coshocton, a lot of youth, but, you know, a lot of talent out there. Just be interesting to see how that develops as the season progresses.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of hard to tell on the first game of the season whether, you know, there's obviously nerves involved, there's a lack of experience, you know, and just getting out there, or, you know, is it youth? But hard to tell, again, game one, but as you mentioned, you know, not many veterans on the team for the Redskins, but they're playing pretty hard out there, and it's nice to see the youth that kind of builds it for the future. So that's always a good thing too, to see how that's going to look. Newcomerstown, great effort tonight. I tell you what, they're on the boards, they're leading and rebounding, shooting the 3-ball pretty well also. And, just need to, on the 2-point field goals, again, 3 of 15, getting a lot of contact in there. But they're getting some good turnovers and running with the ball and good transition defense and offense. So Newcomerstown, a very good team this season as well.
I was just sitting here looking at that, because a lot of these names I remember from a year ago, and they do have 4 senior starters, and I'll tell you what, and they blend very well together. As we said, their point guard Tanner Smith and Javen Smith, they've just done an outstanding job, and I'll tell you, our Javen Lafferty, he can shoot it, and Smith's done a great job. Gavin Smith scoring the basketball. So Newcomerstown, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with as this season progresses.
Oh, most certainly. As mentioned, a big win over Sandy Valley on Tuesday night. So, great victory for Newcomerstown there. And, again, doing very well here tonight. On the road, always tough too. And, again, just early in the season, always difficult to kind of find that rhythm, figure out what players are going to do what, and what everybody's role is on the team. So, really just kind of figuring things out. And, again, you can practice as much as you want, but when you get game time situation is kind of when that stuff kind of emerges of who's going to be, the good post player, who's going to be the go-to, bring the ball up the court. So really looking forward. Again, been a great first half, and really looking forward to this second half here.
All right, the halftime score, Coshocton out in front of Newcomerstown, 29-25. The halftime report was brought to you by Bradford Financial Services, located in Coshocton. We'll be back and get the second half started. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
While the big banks are closing branches and leaving small towns behind, we're doing the opposite. Hi, this is John Brown, and at Baltic State Bank, we believe in investing in our communities. That's why we're proud to open our brand new branch in West Lafayette, where you'll always find friendly faces, personalized service, and modern banking tools to make your life easier. Come see the difference a truly local bank can make, because when our community grows, we all grow together. Baltic State Bank. It's a local thing. Member FDIC.
Wake up with a cup of freshly brewed McCafe Premium Roast Coffee made with 100% Arabica beans. Then treat yourself to one of our delicious breakfast bagel sandwiches. For a truly satisfying way to start your morning, choose a tender steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or savory sausage with a fluffy egg and 2 slices of cheese, all in a toasted bagel, only at McDonald's. At participating McDonald's.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
And we're just about ready to resume play here in the second half. Newcomerstown has hit the floor. Now Coshocton returns, and it'll be Coshocton basketball on the far sideline when we resume play here in the second half. 29-25, Coshocton with a 4-point lead. Herman will be the inbounder, gets it to Champ Haley, and we're underway. Haley dribbles to the center of the floor, takes it down the middle, skip pass out to Bay. Another 3-ball. That's going to be an air ball long. Smith rebounds for Newcomerstown, and he'll hand it off, and on the floor they come. Smith trying to get downhill's cut off, gives it up to Lafferty. Lafferty drops it inside, and it's stolen away, and Newcomerstown got it back. Smith, nice little hesitation, but it's going to be a double dribble. was a good move, but you can't pick it up and then go again. So with the basketball, J.J. Herman. Herman off the dribble now, picks it up, hands it to Haley. Haley to Bay. Bay penetrates, stops off the dribble, trying to get downhill, but cut off nicely. Out front to Herman. Herman trying to back his way down, picks it up, hands it off to Haley. He's going to take a 3-ball, and he hits it. Champ Haley squares up and knocks down a triple. He now up to 9 points in the game. Now a 7-point lead at 32-25. Tanner Smith has the basketball up front, gets a high pick from Gavin Smith, and gives it up. Smith now has it. Kicked over there. Lafferty takes a long triple, and he hits it. He can shoot it. You got to know where he's at, and he buries the triple there. He now has 7. Into the corner to Bay. Back out front. Herman now to Williams, working the perimeter. Dumps it down to Murphy. Murphy out front. Bay's going to take a 3-ball, and he hits it too. Richie Bay. 3 triples here to start the second half by both teams. It's now 35-28, 6:20 to play. Smith out front with the ball for Newcomerstown. Works left side Lafferty. Thought about it. Now picks it up to Smith. Gavin Smith. He takes a shot. That's going to be on the rim short. And Mason Williams rebounds and hands it off to J.J. Herman. Herman gives it up to Williams. Williams left side to Haley. Haley gives to Bay going downhill. Little fadeaway shot. Got it. Nice move by Richie Bay. All of a sudden, Richie Bay all up to 11 points for Coshocton. And it's now a 37-28 9-point lead for the Redskins here, starting period number 3. Smith off the dribble, hands it off. They work right side. Lafferty, a long triple. That's going to be off no good. And on the deck, rebound will go to Coshocton. Goes off the hands of Jackson Smith.
All right, so we had a little bit of a roster issue. The Newcomerstown roster not correct. A few players that aren't even on the team. Number 15 is J.J. Justice, and we have him as number 3 on our roster. So again, number 15 is J.J. Justice, and we've been calling him Warmouth for the entirety of the game.
So we've got that straightened out. So we got a whistle, and I'm not sure who the foul's going to be on. Newcomerstown, that's going to be 4 on Tanner Smith. And Trenton Brookover will get off the bench, and he'll be coming in. So Coshocton has it out front, gives it up to Murphy, and they throw it away. The ball goes over to Newcomerstown. 7 turnovers now for the Redskins. 5:21 to play here in the third. 37-28. 9-point Coshocton lead. Out front running the offense will be Lafferty. Lafferty takes it downhill. Skip pass over to the corner. Ball is stepped, almost stolen away. Smith, he lets a long triple go on the rim, no good. Rebound inside, and he'll back it out. Lafferty hesitated. Now he steps through. Nice move and got it. Nice move by Javen Lafferty. A little step through and got it to go, and it's now 37-30. Out front it goes to Haley. Haley, he's going to step back and let a 3-ball go, and he hits it. Champ Haley with a triple, and he's up to 12 points. He has a pair of triples in the quarter. 40-30, 10-point Coshocton lead. Out front dribbling the basketball. It's going to be Brookover. Dumps it in the corner to Smith. His shot got it to go. Gavin Smith, he has 14 in the ball game. 40-32. Both teams putting some points on the board. Herman hands it off to Haley. Out front it goes to Williams. Has it deflected, but comes up to Richie Bay. Bay crosses over, tries to get downhill. Gets it out to Herman. Herman dumps it down low to Williams, puts it up inside. Murphy keeps it alive, but Smith comes down with it. And then Champ Haley goes for the steal, but he fouls Gavin Smith, so the ball will be out of bounds to Newcomerstown. Haley will pick up the personal foul. Now to be his third. 40-32 with 3:53 to play here in the first half. Newcomerstown with the basketball. Brookover with it out front. Works the right side to Smith. Smith dumps it down low, and shot is put up, and someone got it to go. Number 33 getting that basket. And that will be Jackson Smith. He gets his first hoop of the night. Now down to a 6-point lead. Dump it down low to Bay. Bay, little fadeaway jumper. Got it to go. Richie Bay. 13 points for Bay now. 42-34. Both teams firing on all cylinders here. Long three from way downtown. He hits. It's Lafferty. It's a shootout right now. 42-35 to Williams out front. Haley steps into a three. That looked good from our angle, but the ball is batted around, and it's out of bounds to Coshocton. Good hustle both sides down on the far sideline. But Coshocton will have it. Bay will be the inbounder. 5-point Redskin lead with 3 minutes to play here in the third. Everybody trying to catch their breath a little bit here. It's been back and forth. Ball goes into Haley. Haley goes to Herman. Herman guarded closely. Off the dribble, tries to get downhill, skip past to Murphy, dumps it back to Herman. He puts it up, missed the shot, and Smith rebounds it. Smith kicks it over to Lafferty. Lafferty, better we go on him. He's hot. He knocks down another one. Lafferty 3 triples in the quarter. Now a 2-point game all of a sudden at 42-40. Haley has the ball stripped, turns it over, and then Murphy picks up a foul from behind. So it'll be Newcomerstown ball with 2:29 to play, 42-40 to score. Shooting display here in this quarter. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm Kyle Hamilton from the Home Loan Savings Bank. At Home Loan, we have a full array of services to meet every one of your financial needs. Even though we're a community bank, we offer the same services as the larger banks. We believe there is no place like home. So when you walk through our doors, we will treat you like family. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products to meet your financial needs. You can rest knowing your experience will be comfortable just like home. So stop by and see the difference at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. With the basketball will be Newcomerstown. 2:27 to play in the third quarter. 42-40, 2-point lead for Coshocton. Had a 10-point lead, but have cut it down. Some outstanding shooting by Lafferty. And we got a carry, and that'll be a turnover for Newcomerstown. They're 10th, so Coshocton will now have it on the baseline with 2:16 to play. J.J. Herman will bring it across for Coshocton. Herman running the offense. Looking, gets it over to Richie Bay. Bay off the dribble. Gives downhill all the way in, steps through and scores. Nice move by Richie Bay. Bay with a big third quarter, 9 1/4, 15 in the game, 44-40. Left side with the basketball, trying to get all the way to the baseline. He's going to be bumped and fouled by Bay, I think. And that was Lafferty trying to get baseline, so it'll be Newcomerstown ball on the baseline. Team foul number 3 on Coshocton with 1:49 to play here in the third. Brookover will be the inbounder. Looking, dumps it out, looking for Smith. Gets it out front, crosses over, guarded by Murphy. Spins, throws one up, and no good, and he traveled. So turns it over. So with the basketball is going to be Coshocton. Turnover number 11 for Newcomerstown. Herman has it out front, steps back, little spin move, hands it to Bay. Bay into Herman. Herman had it from the corner, doesn't take it, now backs it out, resets, gives it up to Bay. He's going to take a three ball on the rim, no good, and Smith rebounds it, and it's loose ball on the floor. Still loose, we got a jump ball, and possession arrow stays with Newcomerstown. So 44-40 with 1:16. Cash Murphy out, and checking in will be Cooper George for Coshocton. Murphy with those 3 fouls, I believe.
They're going to get that moisture off the floor. And I do want to thank our listener who let us know about the roster change, listening all the way from Hawaii. We've got a listener and a couple listeners in Hawaii. We appreciate that. Boy, that's a long
is
way
outstanding.
away. Sounds like the place to be, I'll tell you what.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
So Newcomerstown will bring it across the timeline with the basketball. Brookover outside. Picks it up, looking. Now left wing it goes. Right wing it goes to Lafferty, trying to get downhill. A little fadeaway jumper. That's good. I'll tell you, he's on fire.
That's a great shot.
He can shoot it. So Lafferty continues his hot hand. Gives it out front with the basketball is Herman. Herman out front to Bay. Goes to George. Now over to Haley. Out front to Herman. Herman's going to take a 3 ball. That's going to be no good. Battling on the deck. Comes up and...
Wow. Williams went up, got it, fell down to the ground, called timeout. Didn't really see any other hands on the ball, but then they called a jump ball.
So it'll be Coshocton's ball on the jump.
You'd have thought anything had travel or a timeout.
So it's a jump ball. Coshocton will maintain possession, leading by 2 with 35 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Herman looking, dumps it wide open inside, laying it in. It's going to be Mason Williams. Just a little lob pass. He's into double figures with 11. 46-42. Lafferty takes it down the lane, stops. Foul, I believe, on Cooper George. That'll be their team's 4th. It'll be out underneath. Lafferty will inbound it with 23 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Looking into the corner it goes. Brookover back out, stolen away by Haley. Champ Haley taking it down, steps up and draws the 2-shot foul. So good steal by Haley. Turnover number 12 for Newcomerstown. And Champ Haley will go at the line to shoot a couple.
Tell you, a lot of contact there by Gavin Smith, but great sportsmanship and helping him up there. And Champ Haley will head to the line where he is 4 of 6.
That is his third, Smith's third personal foul. First free throw good for Haley. 13 points for Champ Haley here this evening. Back to a 5-point lead at 47-42. 16 seconds to play here in the quarter. Haley hits them both. Haley with 14 in the game, 48-42. Gavin Smith will bring it across for Newcomerstown. Looks it over to the corner. Lafferty, long triple, and hits it, and he's fouled.
What a play. Boy, you better. His range is as soon as he steps in half court. My goodness, he's having a heck of a third quarter here.
That is his 4th triple. 16 in the quarter, 20 in the game, and now he'll try to cut it by 1. Knocks it down. Wow. I think Coach Herman said you can't play back in the lane a couple times. That young player, now Coshocton will have the last shot with 9 seconds to go. J.J. Herman, 48-46, 2-point lead. Herman down to 5, stops, puts up the shot, on the rim, no good. Rebound Smith, and that's the end of the quarter. So after three quarters of basketball, Coshocton maintains the lead at 48-46. We'll be back for period number 4. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951. It pays to compare. Switch and save with Erie.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote today.
Annual savings based on new customers surveyed in March 2022 who reported savings when switching auto insurance. Individual premiums and savings will vary.
46, Coshocton with a 2-point lead and an outstanding third quarter shooting display put on by Javen Lafferty of Newcomerstown. Just blistered the nets with 15 points in the quarter. All right, Newcomerstown has it coming out, getting ready to start here. With the basketball out front, Lafferty off the dribble, trying to get downhill. Puts up the runner and missed it, and rebound came down to Herman. Too close. Out front, Mason Williams, his shot in and out, no good. Rebound comes down, Brookover. He comes quickly down the way. Now there's another three-pointer. That's going to be short, no good. Rebound comes down to Champ Haley, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Lafferty. And it'll be out of bounds to Coshocton. It's his third personal foul. 48-46, 7:28 to play in the ball game, and Coshocton with a 2-point lead. Herman has it. Off the dribble, backs his man down, gives it up to Haley. Double picked it up, now to Bay. Richie Bay backs it out to Haley. Haley off the dribble, tries to get downhill, but is stopped. Gives it inside to Mason Williams, and he's going to be fouled, and I think that's going to be it for Tanner Smith. It's one of those nights for him that he just sees somebody. He just almost got a technical.
Pretty close to getting one, yeah.
So he is fouled out, and they're now checking in will be, I believe, we think Gavin Cooper. It's our best guess. And with the basketball will be Herman underneath for Coshocton. High lob to Williams. Little floaters, gets it to go. Mason Williams has 13 points in the ball game. Now a 4-point Coshocton lead at 40-36. Trying to get downhill is Lafferty, and he does so easily and scores the basket. 23 for Lafferty. 50-48. Over the corner to Bay, thought about it, gets in the lane, dumps it down low. Williams puts it up, missed it, and ball will remain with Coshocton. Good pass by Bay. Williams just not able to finish it, and it'll remain with Coshocton. With 6:43 to play here in the fourth. Herman looking out front to Bay, thought about it, stops, backs it off, goes downhill, and he loses it, turns it over. Gives over to Lafferty. Missed the shot. Herman rebounds the ball. Herman thought about it, and then he traveled. Not sure he traveled. And the official is warning the Newcomerstown bench that maybe the next one may be a technical. So now Lafferty has it out front from way downtown. He hits it.
Boy.
26 points. Bay from the side. That's no good. And rebound comes down. Ahead to Smith. Spin move. Throws up a shot. Good. Gavin Smith. He hadn't scored for a while, but he has 16 now. And now a 3-point lead for Newcomerstown. They're hitting their shots. Coshocton settling maybe a little too much. Over goes to George. George tries to get downhill. He puts a shot up in the rim, missed it. Rebound Gavin Smith. He coming himself. Somebody better cut him off. Oh, nice spin move. And he'll go to the line, I believe, to shoot 2.
I believe that last rebound by Gavin Smith makes 9 for him. Doing it on both ends of the court there.
So shooting 2, and Coshocton wants a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. That's courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. 3-point lead for Newcomerstown, Chris. They've had a big second half, and it's been spurred by some outstanding shooting by Javen Lafferty.
Oh, it sure has. Boy, he is tickling the twine there with some great-looking shots tonight. I'm telling you, there is his range as soon as he steps on the court. And Coshocton guarding cold Gavin Smith, but I'm telling you, I might be switching up who I was guarding cold to probably Javen Lafferty, because he is stroking out there. He is, and he gets to the basket as well. You know, you come out to guard him, and he goes around you. He's just having an excellent second half here tonight.
All right, Smith will be at the line to shoot 2. 53-50. He has 16 points in the ball game. First free throw short. He'll try to split the pair. 53-50, 5:41 to play here in the ball game. Second throw, that one goes through, so he has 17 points in the ball game. And Herman has it out front. Picks up his dribble now out to Williams, into the corner to Murphy. Back out to Herman, now to Haley. Haley, top of the key, trying to get downhill. Spin move inside, little fadeaway shot. That's going to be missed badly, and Smith rebounds it. Here comes Smith, trying to get downhill. Stops, little fadeaway in the lane, and he rolls it in. Gavin Smith now with 19 points. He's taken over here, now a 6-point lead. Murphy out front, long triple by Herman. That's no good. Coshocton's gone cold here in the second half. Smith rebounds it, but Murphy comes up, still haven't got it. Newcomerstown winning the hustle here in this quarter. They get a timeout, so Newcomerstown staying with it, comes up with the turnover, and they'll get the timeout. And it'll be another 30-second timeout, but we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Attention high school sophomores. Your future starts at Buckeye Career Center. With over 30 career and technical labs to choose from, Buckeye helps you gain real-world skills while still in high school. Whether you're into engines, healthcare, manufacturing, or construction, we have a program for you. We are now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Don't wait, spots fill fast. Apply today at buckeyecareercenter.org. We are Buckeye Proud.
Coshocton 10-2 in the quarter. Newcomerstown has the basketball. Still plenty of time at 4:51 to go in the ball game. 56-50, 6-point lead. It's been the Lafferty-Smith show for Newcomerstown. Been really unstoppable here in the second half. He steps into one from way downtown. This time he misses it. Williams rebounds it. Gives it up to Herman. Takes it right down, dumps it to Murphy, and lays it in. Cash Murphy with 6 points. Good assist from Herman. 56-52. Gavin Smith, guarded by Murphy. Stops, fadeaway shot. No good. Rebound comes to Haley. Gets it off to Herman. 4:15 to play. Herman left side to Haley. Looking inside to Williams. Williams trying to pound inside. Flips it up. Missed it. Tipped up and in by Murphy. So back-to-back baskets for Cash Murphy. Now we got a 2-point game at 56-54. Lafferty has it crossing the timeline, guarded by Murphy. Taking a quick look around, under 4 to play. Smith trying to get downhill, is cut off, gives it up to Lafferty. He's going to take one from way downtown again, no good, and Williams rebounds it. And they get it to Herman. Herman, 3:40 to play, brings it across on the left wing. Dumps it down to Williams inside, dumps it to Murphy, back out to Herman. Herman penetrates, stops, little fadeaway shot. That's misses badly, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Coshocton. Ball deflected by Lafferty. So with the basketball, will be Coshocton. They trail by 2, 56-54. Dumps it down to Williams. Williams penetrates, hands it back to Haley. Haley looking to Herman. Herman down line, skips it over the corner. Haley low up fake. Now he puts the shot up and in. Champ Haley, nice little patience there. Got the basket, and we're tied at 56. 3:05 to play in the ball game. 56-56. Gavin Smith out front to Lafferty. Lafferty to Smith. He's going to take one for three. He hits it. Gavin Smith, 7 1/4, 8 1/4, 22 in the game. Now a 3-point lead at 59-56, and Lafferty will pick up his 4th foul.
Ooh. Not the one you want if you're Lafferty when you're so hot like that to pick one up on somebody just kind of driving by.
Richie Bay will check back in for Cooper George. 59-56 with 2:45 to play in the ball game. 3-point Newcomerstown lead. In the corner, Richie Bay. Back out to Champ Haley. Haley out front to Herman. Herman left side to Murphy. Down low to Williams. Williams hands it to Bay. Bay off the dribble, steps through, puts up a runner. Got it. Richie Bay was 17 in the ball game. 59-58. 2:25 to play. Brookover out front it goes. He gets to Smith. Smith steps back. Now trying to get down low. Throws pass all the way out front to get to Lafferty. Lafferty penetrates inside, and he's going to walk with it. And it'll be a turnover for Coshocton. So Coshocton, that is turnover number 12.
Newcomerstown's 12th turnover of the ball game.
2:05 to play. 1 point Newcomerstown lead. Herman backs him down, back cut, but now goes to Williams. Mason Williams off the dribble. Now gets to the hoop, puts up a little runner. Got it. Nice little runner by Mason Williams. He's got 15. Smith has it. Out front, Coshocton with a 1 point lead at 60-49. Dumps it down low, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Champ Haley to Herman. Herman has it with 1:35. Let's see what coach calls for here. Backs it out a little bit, spreading out the floor. Goes to Mason Williams down low. Williams backing in out front to Murphy. Murphy hands it to Bay. Bay to Herman. Herman right wing. Herman trying to get downhill, stops, puts up a shot. That's misses badly, but Mason Williams grabs the rebound. And I believe Coach Herman wants a timeout, and he'll get it. Be a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Wayne Ductwell is proud of all students in their academic pursuits. Whether through sports, the arts, or in the classroom, it's important for students to be challenged and to achieve success as they gain real-life experiences. Students who learn the value of goal setting and working with others will be more prepared for their next chapter in life. McWayne Ductwell is pleased to be part of this community and is proud to help sponsor this broadcast.
59, Coshocton with a 1 point lead and the basketball, Chris.
Absolutely. Coshocton tried to get a couple good looks there, unable to get anything. Mason Williams had a nice rebound there as well, and kind of able to maintain possession, but really need to figure out what they want to look for. You know, Coos, just thinking about, the last basketball game we did was probably a Coshocton game, and, you had Colton Conkle was kind of the go-to player for everything, and you see Coshocton a few more passes this year and trying to figure out, who wants to be that guy and take it to the basket. And I think, obviously, first game of the season, still trying to figure that out, but a minute 12 left, up by 1. We're going to find out who that person is going to be here in this game. And the same for Newcomerstown, but my guess is Lafferty on that one.
Yeah, they've got two guys that are pretty dynamic scorers. They get it into Herman, 1:10 to play. Herman has it on the left wing. He gives it up to Haley out front. Champ Haley puts it on the deck, now backs it out. Richie Bay. Bay dribbles, picks it up. Now over it goes to Haley. Under a minute to play. Haley off the dribble. Now working to the side. Gives it to Richie Bay. Bay out front. Takes it now back out. And he picks up his dribble looking. And he gives it to Champ Haley. Haley has it. Letting some time run down. Haley had a little avenue but decided to pull it back out to Herman. They're probably going to have to start fouling here pretty soon. They get it out front to Haley. There's the first foul. They're yelling to Newcomerstown. Coach is just yelling, you got to get fouls because that's only that'd be their fourth team foul. Now they'll go into the 1-and-1. But 31 seconds to play, or in the 2, that's right. We got to keep forgetting about that.
I forget about it.
Richie Bay has it, crosses the timeline, and
Put Richie Bay at the free throw line. It'll be his first free throws of the ball game.
So Bay will go to the line with 28 seconds to play. Cooper George will get in, probably for defensive purposes. 60-59, Richie Bay shooting a pair. He has 17 points to lead the way for Coshocton. His first throw is good. Richie Bay knocks it down. He has 18 in the ball game. And Newcomerstown will take a timeout. We've got 28 seconds to play. It'll be a full timeout. 61-59 our score. Coshocton by 2. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
61-59, Coshocton with a 2-point lead. Newcomerstown gets the timeout, trying to ice Richie Bay. He knocked down his first one, Chris, and I'll tell you what, the next one is the huge one. You get that one possession lead with with put down to under 30 seconds to play.
Yeah, most certainly. Obviously a 2-point lead here. You know, the way Lafferty and Smith have been shooting, they're going to hit. They could hit a 3-pointer as soon as they hit half court. So as you mentioned, a big free throw here for Richie Bay. First time getting to watch Richie Bay, and he's having a big night offensively as well.
Yeah, nice night for him. That young man has 18 in the ball game. And that one rolls out. Rebound comes down to Coshocton's Mason Williams. So Williams snuck inside. And he'll go at the line to shoot too. Gavin Smith picked up the foul.
Newcomerstown trying to plead their case that they were pushed down there in the line, and looked like he almost got a technical, but Mason Williams will go to the free throw line where he is 3 of 4.
His first throw's right through for Mason Williams. He now has 16 in the ball game. Well, good balance for Coshocton. 3 players in double figures. Williams will try to make it a 2-possession game, and he does.
Oh, they waved off the free throw. I think they said he was over the line. Oh, boy. The official said over the line. Coach Herman just gave him a look like, are you serious? Well, I haven't seen one of those calls in a while.
Very true.
But if you're over the line, you're over the line.
I get not to. So 4-point lead at 63-59, 26 seconds to go. I'm not sure if that's right. Picks it up, dumps it over in the corner, looking out front to Smith. He steps back from away 3. That's going to be short. Ball's out, bounces out. There's a long 3 by Lafferty. That's going to be way off. Inside, laying it up and getting the basket. And getting that hoop, I believe, was number 4 after the misses, and that's going to be Brookover. Gets the basket. There's 5.9 seconds to play. Coshocton with a 2-point lead at 63-61. I'm not sure if that's what it is.
I think you're right, because
I think it's 62-61.
It was a 3-point lead. He made the free throw, which would have made it a 4-point
right,
lead, but then they took the free throw away.
They've just changed.
Now we're on the same page. So 62-61. And again, Newcomerstown getting a full timeout here, but 62-61 the score. And coaches are going to go talk to the officials, make sure everything looks good from that standpoint.
So there's I believe it's 5.9 seconds to go. Coshocton will have the ball on the baseline. When play resumes, I'm sure they're going to foul immediately. So Coshocton, it's going to. Newcomerstown is going to end up with an opportunity to do something offensively here, because they are going to foul right away, and it's only a 1-point lead. And with those shooters, you never know. You better make your foul shots.
Absolutely.
So let's see for Coshocton. Herman will be the inbounder. Be big. Let's see if they throw it deep or. They do, and they've got Haley wide open down low. No, he's just going to dribble it out. Nice move there, and he's fouled with 3.4 seconds to go. So really a nice play by Champ Haley. Just decided instead of laying it in, he decided to dribble it out and took a couple more seconds off. So now down to 3.4, and he's at the free throw line.
That takes some discipline because it'd be hard not to just automatically go right in for a layup.
I would have.
I would have too. Like, boy, maybe I don't have any discipline, but yeah, absolutely. So
16 for Haley. He's at the line. First throw's good. Champ Haley now with 17. 2-point lead at 63-61. 3.4 to play. Second throw, that's good as well. Champ Haley hits them both. 64-61, and we'll be back after, well, so you can see it's a full timeout, so we'll be right back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm John Ainello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Ainello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance, with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Ainello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
64-61, Coshocton with a 3-point lead. Newcomerstown has the basketball. They will have to go the full length of the floor. But with their shooters, you never rule anything out at this stage.
I tell you what, Gavin Smith has a shot that almost looks like a runner just about every time. He doesn't really get his feet set. It's kind of on the run, and it looks like they're not going to go in. But I tell you, he shot extremely well. So exactly, that runner style of shot is going to bode well in a position like this when you only have 3.4 seconds and you're going to be probably on the run.
All right, let's see where they have everybody lined up. They have two across the board. Looking. They go. He'll take a shot at the buzzer. Got it. We're going to overtime. Didn't defend it. And I believe the player made that shot was Gavin Cooper.
And that was, I believe, his first points of the night. It is. So they double-teamed Lafferty, rightfully so, and left Gavin Cooper over. And I tell you what, those 15, 25 people that started walking towards the door just turned around and came right back in. And they're going to find a different seat here. Great play by Gavin Cooper.
All right, we'll break away and get back for overtime. This is high school basketball, WTNS Coshocton.
Wrap up the year savings at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Otsego Avenue in Coshocton. Right now, we're giving you $3,000 minimum trade-in on your new or used vehicles, plus 0% interest on Ram 1500s, and you won't make a single payment until March. That's right. Drive today, pay later. Plus, take advantage of 1% below invoice pricing and add the rebates across every new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in stock. Don't wait. These deals end at the end of the month. Wrap up your year with savings you won't find anywhere else. Only at Jeff Drennan, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. And remember, shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
I'm wondering if Gavin Smith, he must have fouled out because he's sitting and he wasn't on the floor at the when they tried that play.
Yeah, but I can't think of when it would have happened unless it happened.
He must have been the one that fouled
timeout. Yeah.
So it will be jumping up here to start the overtime period. 64-64 the score. Coshocton and Newcomerstown. Big hoop there by Gavin Cooper. Sends the game to overtime. And everybody's trying to get lined up. Remember where they are. You only jump one time during the course of the game. Now everybody's getting ready. And now we're underway. Newcomerstown has it. With the basketball will be Brookover. Ball, he turns it over. Herman, little fadeaway jumper. Missed it. Rebound inside. Williams, and he scores the basket. Mason Williams grabbed the rebound and stuck it back in. Makes it 66-64. He'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity. And fouling out of the ball game is Javen Lafferty.
And I'd say, oh boy, that's
That
big for
is
Newcomerstown.
huge. That means they've got their 2 top scorers are sitting out.
And Mason Williams, I tell you, that makes his 5th offensive rebound on that possession, gives him 11 rebounds for the ball game.
And 18 points in the ball game as well. He'll try to make that 19 with his throw. And on the rim and in. Mason Williams with 19. 3-point lead. With the basketball is going to be Brookover. Brookover out front. Dribbling to the right side, picks it up. Working, trying backdoor cut, stolen away by Coshocton. Turnover Newcomerstown, their 14th. They give it off to J.J. Herman, to Haley. Champ Haley stops, little runner in the side. He puts it in. Champ Haley with a basket. 20 points for Haley, 69-64, 5-point lead for Coshocton. There's a long triple, way off. Rebound comes down to Murphy. And hands the ball off to Haley. Now he gives it to Herman. Coshocton putting that play out. Let's see if they take some air out of the basketball here. Gives it off to the end of the corner. And being fouled is going to be J.J. Herman. And he'll be shooting 2 free throws. Herman with only 1 basket. And I think it was the first basket of the ball game.
I believe you're right. This will be his first trip to the free throw line.
So J.J. Herman at the line to shoot a couple. 5-point lead for Coshocton. Herman's first throw is right through. 70-64, 6-point lead. Herman eyes it. And misses backside, and rebound comes down. Grabbing that rebound was Gavin Cooper. He hands the basketball off to Brookover. Brookover dribbling out near the timeline with 2:35 to play. Left side it goes. There's another triple on the way. In and out, no good. Murphy another rebound, hands it off, and they foul Williams immediately. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Picking up that free foul is Jackson Smith. I believe that might be his 5th. Well, that may be the total team fouls. No, it's his 3rd. Okay. So Mason Williams will shoot a couple. First one's good. $20 points now for Mason Williams. And they misses that one on the deck. Comes up to it. Brookover has it for Newcomerstown. Down 7. 71-64. 2:20 to play in the ball game. Working out front. Dribbles to the right side. Picks up his dribble. There's a long triple. That's going to be wide right. And Murphy with another rebound. Gives it off to Haley. Over to Herman. Herman with 2:05 to go. Down. Backs it out, gives it up to Richie. Now Bay has it, steps through everybody. Little move inside. Not probably the shot you wanted. Forced it, missed it. They get it outside to Brookover. Brookover pulls it back out. Under 2 to play. Out front, penetrates into the corner. Another 3 ball. That's going to be an air ball long. Haley rebounds. Almost had it stolen away, but Herman comes out of there on a dead run. Dumps to Bay inside. He missed the layup, but there's Williams with a follow-up basket. Mason Williams makes it a 9-point lead with 1 under midnight. Long 3-ball again. That's going to be no good. Another rebound to Murphy. Herman has it. Now they get it across to Richie Bay. Bay has it. Goes left side to Murphy. Cash Murphy hands it off, and picking up that personal foul is going to be Justice. And at the free throw line will be Champ Haley. Haley in the ball game. 20 points. Make that 21. Champ Haley. Coshocton bringing in some different people with 1:11 to play. Have a 10-point lead. getting in for Coshocton. And he hits them both. Haley makes the throw. Watson now in for Coshocton, also a freshman. Coshocton, Jace Kaufman in, 3 freshmen in for Coshocton right now. Outside, long triple, he banks it in. That's going to be, I believe, Justice.
JJ Justice.
Justice gets the triple. That's their first basket of the quarter. Alverson gets it across the timeline in trouble, but he gets it over to into the corner, goes to Watson. Watson is going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a free throw. Clayton Watson at the line.
Yeah, I don't even have him on the roster.
He's there.
Oh, on the freshman roster.
Yeah. Watson's throw's good. (76-67). And missed that back in there. Rebound comes down to Justice. Justice throws it ahead, gets it back. He throws one up from deep. That's going to be no good. Rebound out front, and Brookover's shot's no good. Rebound inside, putting it back up and in, I believe was number 44. It was getting the basket. Ball's out of bounds. Getting that hoop was Kerr for Newcomerstown. 76-69. Get it in, and fouled immediately was Lopper, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 21 seconds to go. 7-point lead at 76-69.
Be Leo Lopper's first trip to the line tonight. Chance to get his first varsity points as a freshman here.
First throw, no good. A lot of pressure your first game.
Oh boy, I'm nervous out there for him.
Second one up, that goes through. So Leo Lopper in the book, 77-69. With the basketball is Justice, goes out front, trying to get downhill, dumps it down low. Little runner in the ring, misses it short. Rebound comes to Albertson, gets it off to Lopper. And that should be able to run it out to George. Cooper George just dribbles to the corner. He dribble it out, and that's going to be the ball game. And Coshocton in overtime has defeated Newcomerstown here this evening by a score of 77-69. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 740-202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home.
Did you know Wits of Coshocton has lunch specials for under $5? This includes shredded chicken, grilled cheese, BLTs, or chicken salad sandwiches. Enjoy a delicious foot-long coney, bag of chips, and a 12-ounce drink for only $4. Check every Monday for the new weekly specials as well as the custard flavor of the week. On Tuesdays, all scoops are half price. Witt's Frozen Custard is now open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. Witt's Frozen Custard is now located inside the Coshocton Coffee Connection at 750 South 2nd Street.
77-69, Coshocton a winner here this evening as they defeat Newcomerstown, and it was a good one, no question about it. Coshocton led at the end of the first break 18-16. They had a 4-point lead at halftime at 29-25. At the end of the third quarter, it was back to a 2-point lead at 48-46, but a big 3-point basket at the buzzer by Gavin Cooper tied the game, and then we went into overtime tied at 64. In overtime, Coshocton took control, outscoring Newcomerstown 13-5 in the quarter, and they go on to win it here this evening by a score of 77-69. Taking a look at the individual scoring today, first for Newcomerstown, they had two players in double figures, and they both had outstanding evenings for the Trojans. Leading the way was Javen Lafferty. Lafferty had 26 points. He had only 4 points in the first half. In that third quarter, he came out and hit 4 threes. He had 2 twos and free throws, a 17-point third quarter for Lafferty. He then had 5 in the fourth quarter. He finished with 26 points to lead the way. Gavin Smith, also a big night for Newcomerstown. He hit 3 3-pointers in the ball game. He had 6 2-pointers, also had a free throw. He finished the night with 22 points. Rounding out the scoring, Tanner Smith, who was in foul trouble most of the evening, had 7 points. Also getting on the book, J.J. Justice off the bench had 5 points on a triple and a field goal for 5. 3 points for Gavin Cooper, 2 points for Trenton Brookover. Also a basket for Braylon Kerr. That is the 69-point total for Newcomerstown. For Coshocton, they were led in scoring. Well, they had 2 players score 22 points in the ball game. Mason Williams and Champ Haley both finished with 22 points in the ball game. For Mason Williams in the night, he did it both ways. He scored from the field. He had 8 field goals. He also knocked down 6 free throws for his total of, and had 1 triple for his total of 22 points in the ball game. Also with 22, Champ Haley. Haley had a pair of triples. He also had 3 2-point field goals. Also got to the line, had made 9 free throws for his 22 points. Richie Bay, another sophomore, big night offensively for Richie Bay. He had 3 triples, had 4 2-point field goals and a free throw. He had 18 points in the game. Cash Murphy, and I'll be interested to see how many rebounds he ended up with tonight. Had 4 field goals for 8 points, 3 points for J.J. Herman, 2 points for Cooper George, a point each for the freshman Leo Lopper and Clayton Watson. That was the 77-point total for Coshocton. Now with the final team numbers tonight, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. Final team numbers. As you mentioned, Coshocton on top of Newcomerstown, 77-69. 3-point land, Newcomerstown 11 of 37, shooting 29%. Coshocton was 5 of 17, shooting also 29%. 2-point field goals, Newcomerstown 18 of 35, shooting 51%. Coshocton was 21 of 43, shooting 48%. From the free throw line, Newcomerstown 2 of 5, shooting 40%. Coshocton was 20 of 29, shooting 68%. In the rebounding department, it was Coshocton out-rebounding Newcomerstown 42-38, and turnovers, Newcomerstown with 14, Coshocton with 11. Want to take a look at some individual rebounders in the ball game. First for Newcomerstown, leading the way with 11 big rebounds to Gavin Smith. 4 rebounds apiece to Javen Lafferty and J.J. Justice. Taking a look at individual rebounders for the Redskins, 12 big rebounds to Mason Williams, 11 big rebounds to Cash Murphy, and 7 rebounds to Champ Haley.
I'll tell you what, Chris, a well-rounded effort there. It was a game of runs by both teams, no question about it. Both teams, I thought, shot the ball well. Newcomerstown looked like in that third quarter, Coshocton kind of went a little bit cold in that third quarter and early into the fourth quarter, but managed to rebound. But that outstanding third quarter shooting performance by Lafferty was amazing to watch.
Oh, it certainly was. Boy, he was firing on all cylinders tonight, that third quarter. Boy, it looked great. Just so fun to watch when you just, come across half court and just start firing them up and they go in. So that always helps too. I tell you what, Coos, I think a big difference maker for me is free throws. Newcomerstown 2 of 5. Coshocton 20 of 29. I mean, there's an 18-point discrepancy in free throws. So I think that has a big portion of it. So, but first game of the year, trying to get all the bugs worked out, and again, just a much different ball team for Coshocton. You looked for Colton Conkle about every single possession. This year, you don't necessarily have that player in Colton Conkle, so kind of a little bit more of a team effort, but still trying to figure out, who's going to do this, who's going to do that, where he kind of just did it all last year. So, just trying to work everything out. Very impressed with Newcomerstown this year in the first game I've gotten to see of them. Again, that big win over Sandy Valley on Tuesday, but boy, firing on all cylinders, shooting the ball extremely well, rebounding the ball extremely well. A great team in Newcomerstown here this year as well.
All right, last order of business for us here on opening night will be the Warehouse Stekenstein player of the game. We're going to give that to Mason Williams with that double-double tonight, 22 points, 12 rebounds to lead the way, and really just control things on that inside. So he'll get a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings, courtesy of Warehouse Stekenstein in Roscoe Village. Want to thank the Claxon Communication crew tonight. Had the Bryces here tonight. Had Bryce Hains doing the directing and Bryce Lonsinger doing the camera work. Want to thank Harper J back at WTNS Central. My partner, as per usual, is Chris Wallace. Once again, the final score here, Coshocton wins their opener. They defeat Newcomerstown by a score of 77-69. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.